Arrow? Who's Arrow? Was that him?
You don't already know.
Oh, my bad. So what's the rarest item in the game?
1 in 156. And although it's hard to calculate exactly what the odds are...
Oh, the gator skin!
Australia.
It's 0.0000000.
M249 gator mesh. Except this one is a souvenir, and we have no idea where it came from. It's the one and only souvenir without an item description. Every other souvenir has this text explaining what event it came from, but this one doesn't. We can of course tell by the sticker that it's from DreamHack 2013, but that's all we know for sure. It is
so it's like a bugged item.
The first souvenir ever unboxed, but we don't have an actual answer. However, we know exactly why our final skin exists. This is the No Star Karambit, called that because it's the only knife without this little star. And it also has a float of 0, the only skin without an actual float. And it even has its own Steam market page where only it can be sold. It was created by Steam support when they used to refund scammed items. Usually support would have sent the exact same item back, but while sending out the Karambit, they accidentally created a completely new item. And there's nothing else even similar. But of course, every skin I mentioned is special for its own reason. There will likely never be
that's kind of cool
Nitro because there's not enough packages, and same goes for the Bonded Gold. But we might eventually get those factory new Crimson kimonos, the 387 Karambit, or a lower float skin. And we know that Valve is not perfect. So let me know which one you think is the rarest.
Why, did I miss a bunch of them?
It was unboxed today. And even before this was unboxed, I was talking about how the roll cage was actually the rarest high float skin. And even with 7 zeros. See, what's great about low floats is that they don't cap until incredibly
Yes, I skipped the whole video. I just wanted to see the skin.
And that leads us perfectly into the M249 gator mesh. By
guys, I saw that in the game. Who linked it last time?
far the lowest float skin.
I think it was like Zippo or whatever.
9 zeros.
Yeah, 9 zeros.
Now, I mentioned the max signed integer earlier, but this is when it's really important.
What knives?
Factory new Karambit case hardened pattern 387. We find that it's a 1 in 825 million chance to be unboxed.
Hey,
now,
brother,
obviously, that's the same
so
odds as every other factory
create.
new case hardened, but this is the holy grail of blue gems, and there's only one. Now on to floats, and if you don't know, this is what determines...
I mean, dude, chat, that looks fucking stupid. Chat, how much do you need to buy this shit?
Only one. Now on to floats, and if you don't know, this is what determines how good or bad a skin looks.
What is one?
Counter-Strike definitely does have a knife problem. We've unboxed 3 million knives, which is 1.2 billion cases, most of which are butterfly knives, due to being in so...
Guys, I said this a long time ago, chat, and I'll say it again. I feel like there are things that are intended to hit on purpose. Like, I feel like... See? This knife is 1 in 825 mil, but we have this one, but there's only 3 mil knives opened total across all knives, right? What are the odds that that pattern, like, dude, it's like mathematically insane that you open that.
Million knives, which is 1.2 billion cases, most of which are butterfly knives, due to being in so many different...
But all the cool ones are all opened. What are the odds that, out of all these odds, we have all the cool ones that are possible are all opened? It's really little.
Cases, and also having one all to themselves. And the rarest finish is the Black Pearl, with only 217 of them. But why is that? Well, if you were to unbox a butterfly knife Doppler, there's a 10% chance for it to be a gem and a 1% chance for it to be a Black Pearl. On top of that is a 10% chance for it to be StatTrak, and then a 1 in 26 chance for it to be minimal wear. Which means this exact knife that you're looking at had a 1 in 300 million chance of being unboxed. And with that, we're just getting started. If we use these exact same calculations on the fact...
Chat, unless I'm wrong, something tells me that the odds aren't done like this. Chat, I feel like there's like combos of things or whatever. Because, am I wrong, chat? I think it's really rare you get like a StatTrak, bing, 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 and it's like battle scar dog shit. It's like, it's less often than the ones that are decent, at
for it
least.
to be minimal wear, which means this exact knife that you're looking
I'm
at
wrong.
had a 1 in 300 million chance of being unboxed. And with that, we're just getting started. If we use these exact same calculations on the factory new Karambit case hardened pattern,
Oh, it could only be minimal wear. Oh, but yeah, because I forgot because of the cutoffs. What about this one?
also being the most expensive, while Bloodhound gloves are, and for that, I went to Antarctica. Oh, it's cold. There we go. Now, gloves are already pretty rare, with only 1 million in circulation compared to the 3 million knives. And something that I found interesting is that sport gloves
Pandora's box.
exist the most, while also being the most expensive. While Bloodhound gloves are some of the cheapest, and only 27,000 of them exist. But that's still a lot. So then, what are the rarest gloves?
Pandora's box.
Are the Tier 1 Max Red Minimal Wear Crimson Kimonos. This is a pattern-based skin, and it has 5 tiers based on the amount of red that it has. And there are only 4 Tier 1 patterns that have the max amount of red, leaving us with only 11 Minimal Wear Tier 1 pairs. And it's so unlikely to unbox one of these that the factory new version doesn't even exist yet. Next up are knives, and for that...
Chat, isn't that because the cutoff for factory is so fucking high, the chance of having the right pattern and that it's the high one is like almost impossible?
The new version doesn't even exist.
Yeah, the cutoffs are super fucking
Next
high
up
for
are
gloves.
knives, and for that I went to the UK.
Which one is this?
Anyways, Counter-Strike definitely does have a knife problem. We've unboxed 3 million knives, which
What is this one?
100 times in Souvenir, but due to the extremely small float cap for factory new, there's only 1. And the odds to unbox one of these is incredibly small, so the fact that it even exists is quite rare. Now on to stickers, and for this, I flew to where they're most popular.
What if you went back in time, chat, and you bought like 50,000 souvenir boxes and you held on to them, chat? You would have been, chat, it wouldn't have been even that much money. And you'd be hardcore right now. So you would be hardcore. You could literally control the market and you could sell the one every whatever at a good price and you would milk the market, dude. Whatever. What about this? What is this?
Which is so hard to unbox and well worn that it only exists 4 times.
Whatever. That's a good video. I enjoyed it, even though I sipped it like a maniac. All right. Chat, these videos always make me want to open some cases. I feel like, because I saw this.
Where's my juicers? Where's my juicers? xQcL check? xQcL check? What the fuck was that stream yesterday? Am I tripping, bro? As a streamer? Because I know, like, this...
Guys, I told him I'd do it, guys. I didn't listen to the idea. I told him I'd do it anyway.
I'm down, bro. I will get 2 pros as well, so we have, like, a nice, a cool fucking banger. Would be like 2 hours, maybe 3 of content, bro. If you're down, I'm down, yeah? Let me know. I would set it up.
Yo. Chat. Does anybody, chat, have a capsule, Katowice 14? I told chat that if I won my bet, I would open one. So now I have to find one. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to chat. I mean, I said I would open one, I gotta open one, you know?